Hello and welcome to tonight's match, Leicester City versus Napoli, the beginning of our European journey for this season. Can we get a win or not? I'll be joined by Michael. Let's get this started.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. Are you ready for the show? Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everards, Pukka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hollogram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newby Co estate agents. We want your views, we want your comments, so join us live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening all, how are we? Tonight's the big night. We start a European journey against the massive Italian giants that are Napoli. They put out a pretty strong side. But first, let's get some comments in. Evening from Brian. Evening from Matthias. Good evening. How are we all doing? So, let's start with the big one. Let's start with bringing in the main man from across the pond, the biggest fan in America. Here is Michael.
I wouldn't call myself the biggest fan in America, but I fancy myself a big fan. How's it going, Jono? How's it going, Leicester Nation? It's good to see everybody.
Not bad. What do you think of tonight then? Looking forward to it?
Oh, I'm just excited for the start of our European campaign. You know, we kind of crashed out last year when we had a little higher expectation. And so this season, you know, we're pushing on towards the semifinal and the final. Let's add to our trophy case. And this is just the start of our journey. I'm really excited. Very excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's, you know, Napoli are in the same boat as us. They've just missed out on Champions League football last season like we did. So they'll be wanting to go into this campaign fighting for a European trophy. So it'll be a good big game, first European game at home, and well, since the Champions League campaign, so due to the coronavirus. So, you know, it's going to be a big game. Let's get some more comments in whilst we're going.
Great to have the fans back in the stadium for a European night. I know it's absolutely buzzing down at the KP right now.
Yeah, there's a live band on. It's brilliant. The atmosphere is buzzing, everything like that. Evening, Gray.
Hey, great.
Evening, Shantini, watching from Zambia. Evening, and wish. Yes, thank you. Well, we'll be wishing the team on well from here. We have got some of our guys at the stadium today, cheering on from the stadium. So we're going to be hopefully get hearing from them soon. Yes. What do you think of this, Michael?
Absolutely. I mean, we have the squad to rotate now. My whole thing was, you know, while people are clamoring for Kells to start and Daka to start, we need the legs for Europe. I thought Vardy might start today because I don't know how Brendan would be able to, you know, tell Vardy he's going to have to sit down for the first European match of the season. But, you know, it's as part of the rotation and how we're going to press on in Europe, how we're going to stay at the top of the table in the league, how we're going to stay in the FA Cup tournaments and the League Cup tournaments is by rotating our players in midweek. And, you know, Kell's getting the start. He'll probably play the full 90. I'm expecting it.
Yeah, this is what I mentioned yesterday when we had the guy from Natalie Talks on. I said we got all these players not just because they're bench warmers, but because you know we need the squad rotation, and Daka is and Kelechi good enough to definitely join the team, like starting lineup. So definitely, we've got someone who's wants to join. Chris, are you ready? Yeah, right. I'm in Chris. How are you, Chris?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, not bad. Looking forward to tonight. Are you nervous?
Nah. Why would I be nervous? You know. No,
Well,
I think it'll be a good match tonight, and we put out a strong squad. Very glad to see most guys playing. Kind of surprised by that actually, because I know that Sorensen's lost his place. But it's been a long time coming. So yeah, I'm reasonably happy with and of course Daka's starting tonight. So yeah, I'm keen to see what's going to happen.
you happy with the squad rotation? Because we've swapped a lot of players around from the game we could play against Man City, and we did play really well against Man City. Do you think that will interrupt our flow, or do you think it'll be good? It'll be a benefit.
Oh, much more of a benefit, absolutely. Because we kind of did this last year and last season, and we aced our group. Let's face it. And that was all from cutting a few players out to make room for some up and comers, and I can see that's where this is kind of going this time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to
it. We'll come into this game. This is Napoli's. This is Napoli's team for tonight. They put out a pretty strong team. Sorry, Mike, you cut up for a second there.
No, perfect.
This is Napoli starting 11. Pretty strong team. Insigne is starting. Mertens isn't in the team at all. So, it's a very strong team, but they're missing Mertens. Do you think we could still get the win?
That's a strong team right there. That's a really strong team. Being an American fan, or a fan from the United States, I'm pretty familiar with Chucky Lozano. He plays for the Mexican national team, and he kills us every time we play them. Pretty fast, really good on the ball. That's a really good team. I'm surprised to see Insigne. I thought that he was not going to be able to play. I thought he was injured. So we're going to have to be with super swag. The crowd's going to have to be behind us. I see the shiny flags in the stands. I hopefully there's some clappers, because I love me some clappers, and we're going to have total swag today. 100%.
Let's get some more comments in. Isaac is watching from Zambia. Thank you for watching from Zambia. Cheering on the boys. Do you think Inacho will be the difference? Do you think he will get a goal tonight?
What do you think, Chris? Nacho scores for fun in my book.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I think even if Nacho doesn't score, I definitely think he'll assist. He'll probably be the speed man and setting up Daka to score if he doesn't score himself. So yeah. But yeah, Nacho, man, he's the man. He's the main man.
And he's playing with extreme confidence this season, coming off the bench. You can hear it in his interviews. You can see it on his Instagram. It's like he's like a totally different man the last year and a half, and I'm here for it. I'm all here for it.
Definitely. And towards the end of last season, he's the one who actually got us potential to be Champions League. His goal scoring was just unreal. He was one of the best strikers in Europe. So I want him to have a good start to the European campaign. Coming from Kevin, do you think this is true? Daka and Soumare will be used mainly for cups like the FA Cup, EFL Cup, Europa League, and have their main other members playing in the Premier League, or do you think he'll rotate it throughout?
Well, I mean, it's whatever we can kind of get away without having too many injuries, I think. The Europa matches and the cup matches, so to speak, are not Premier League matches, so to speak. That's not to say, of course, that we're going to treat them any differently. I just think it's more of trying to make sure that we don't potentially lose our main 11 again, like we did last year with injuries. We've got now a big enough squad. Let's use it.
Exactly. Ross, I see someone else who wants to join. Ross, you ready to join? Let's add Ross in. Evening, Ross. How are we?
Yeah. I've had the last few days. It's been chaotic in my life, but football will help me cheer me up. So yeah, Napoli. I haven't seen the team. Daka's up front. Is that right?
Daka is up front. Yes, the squad is going along the bottom.
Thank you. In goal, number 1, Kasper Schmeichel. So Ricardo, Amati, Soyuncu, Thomas, Ndidi, Tielemans, Albrighton, Madison. Oh, there's Vardy. Huh?
Vardy is on the bench tonight. Vardy starts off on the bench.
Instead of Vardy, it's Daka, right? Okay.
He's getting rested.
Yeah.
There's one player which I want to start talking about tonight.
Madison's not on the front 11 either.
I was just about to say, so Schmeichel, Castagna, Lestergaard, Johnny Evans, Bertrand. Indeed, is the holding midfielder Perez and Soumare according to this, it's like 2 centre attacking mids. I get it. And then on the right is Daka, Barnes on the left, and Nacho in the middle. Okay. Fair enough. Let's see. Oh God, Koulibaly. And I tell you now, anyone that's not seen Koulibaly, I mean,
East.
he is an absolute. I hope he doesn't play well tonight. Obviously, that's me. But if he does play well tonight, he does. But he is an absolute beast, and I would love to have signed him back in the summer. He's literally like what Matt Elliott and Robert Hoof if they had a love child. I tell you now, he's an absolute beast. Insigne, he's going to be hard to watch out. So I'm just looking at their team.
They have a really good
team. Goalkeeper Ospina. Didn't he used to play for Arsenal?
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Thought he did. So I look forward to tonight. But, a packed crowd. Shame I couldn't go tonight 'cause I couldn't afford it, and I'm working as well. So, but yeah, I'm going to go with 2-1 Leicester. I think they'll take the lead, but I think we'll bounce back. And with the crowd in tonight, this is I'll take out the Champions League. This is our first Europa League / UEFA Cup game with full fans since 2000. So Red Star Belgrade, and I was at that game too.
So, looking at the lineup, there's one player.
This team at the bottom is actually incorrect.
Yeah, it's incorrect. Yeah, because
It's got Madison. Look, Madison's right here. Look, Madison's right here, and Madison's on the bench. He's not playing.
Or remove that. I do apologise. I thought I got that from the right source. But looking at
Vardy's not playing either.
Did you get it from the Sun then? All eyes.
Oh.
I tried to get it from Sky, but I couldn't find it.
That's even worse. No, I'm joking.
There's one player who is starting, which I want to talk about, who was sent off against West Ham, is this guy.
Perez. He's got a point to prove tonight. He's got a point to prove.
Now, there's a lot of stick around Perez.
I'm gobsmacked we didn't appeal that red card. I still don't believe that's a red card.
I don't believe either, Chris. I agree with you.
Well, there's a lot of stick around Perez.
He was losing his foot in. He was trying to gain his balance, and unfortunately, he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. I don't believe that was a bit of a red. Not a chance.
No, I don't think it's a red card either. Well, with Perez, a lot of fans dislike him. A lot of fans like him. Do you think a lot of things I found with Perez, it doesn't make an impact enough when he's playing? He's quite inconsistent. Do you think he can be a player who can perform on the European stage?
Let's hope so. Let's not forget back when we had the likes of the legendary of Jermaine Beckford. He only turned up in the FA Cup, and that was a fact. He only turned up in the FA Cup. So you never know. He could strike. He could be a star in the Europa League. We don't know. I mean, Napoli is a very good team. Another player to look out for. Their front three is frightening. Lozano, he was a killer last season for Napoli. Insigne is just. I'm not joking. He's so small. Him and N'Golo Conte would have some fun having headers together. And Victor Osimhen, yeah, him. Nigerian. So Nacho might tell him he's a good player. So, and Fabian a good player. Koulibaly. I should rate Koulibaly tonight, I tell you. But no, I'm gonna drop off in a sec. Who's with Watchalong tonight then?
Me and Michael.
Oh, Michael, all right, kegs and eggs, Michael.
Yeah.
All I know is
today.
Whenever we used to do like post matches, you always come on before me, and literally always before me, and then you always said about your kegs and eggs.
Yeah, just kegs, just kegs.
So what are you drinking? Is it your?
This is Kona Brewing Company, the Hawaiian brewing company, and this is their Big Wave Golden Ale. You can't really see it because the green screen and the can are kind of.
Is that invisible?
See through. It's like a surfer thing going on, so. It's
nice. Well,
it's really light.
I'm gonna drop off anyway, because obviously the game's coming on now. But enjoy your watch. Is it first watch along, Michael?
Yes, sir. My first.
Enjoy it, honestly. Be creative. Have some fun.
I'm excited.
If you score, you should get your shirt and fly it like that.
I'm gonna leave the screen. You're gonna hear me.
Yes.
Around my
you that first. If people are watching, if we score, he's got to jump up and down and leave the screen.
Yeah, damn right.
Anyway, enjoy, lads.
There's got to be one thing you got to do before the match, though. Once you've got your backdrop like that, that's a little bit different, but I still think it would be good for you. And that's you're watching Saturday Night Live.
So Ross, I'm gonna have to. Oh, sorry, Chris. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm gonna have to kick you out because the game is about to kick off. Well, if you want to come back in at half time, we'll invite you back in.
Right up.
So
They're doing
please make sure you follow us on all platforms listed below. Like and subscribe on YouTube as well. We're so close to 8,000. We want to get there. And before we kick off again, if you write in the comments, predict the first goal scorer and the final correct score, we'll give away a free pizza to you. So make sure you get those in before the game kicks off. Probably a bit late, but I do apologize. So before we get going as well, this is our starting lineup because I got it incorrect last time. This is our starting lineup tonight. Schmeichel in goal, Castagna right back, Vestergaard and Evans centre back, Bertrand right back, Perez, Ndidi and Sumare in midfield, and Daka, Iheanacho and Barnes take the forward. What do you think of this? What do you think of Perez in midfield, Michael?
Dude, I love Perez. I don't know why he gets all the shtick. I mean, sometimes he's kind of sloppy, but he gets back on defense. He takes on players with the ball. He has swag. His Instagram is fly. You know, I understand that sometimes people want a little more from that side, but Brendan loves his tenacity. He loves his gas tank because he can play a full 90 and go hard the whole time. And right now we're rotating. I mean, we bought him for 30 mil. You can't sit a player on the bench, no matter, you know, he has to be absolutely shocking for you to sit him on the bench if you're paying him all this money. I mean, that's pretty much it right there. You play him.
We've been asking for squad depth for so long. We finally got it. Perez can't play in the Premier League because of the suspension at the moment. So we need to use him in these sort of games. So hopefully he can perform.
Yeah, it's his turn. And
we've kicked off. It is Leicester versus Napoli. It just kicked off.
Right on. Leicester's moving from left to right.
So what do you think Leicester's winning condition is, Michael? What do you think Leicester need to do to take down the Italian giants of Napoli?
To win this game, we have to control the middle of the pitch like we haven't all season, number one. And we got to get the ball in early to Iheanacho, where he likes to hold it up and turn in the middle of the field so he can get Daka on these in behind runs. I love Daka's already bothering the back line like a little busy bee. I love it.
So, Michael, you know more the Napoli team than I do. What do you think of this comment?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, look, every time the Nigerians put a team out on the field, they're very quick and they're very strong. And so I like the lineup that Brendan has put out today. He put some of our stronger in the base guys out there. Sumari's out there, Ndidi's out there, and, you know, Iheanacho's out there. So we got our strong guys out there, Vestergaard. So we should be able to match up with them physically. And
there are players out there who want to prove a point. You know, Dak and Sumare want to prove that they need to be in the starting 11 and even in the Premier League. So it's a chance for these players to put a statement, put a foot down, saying, I want to be in front of Vardy, I want to be in front of Maddison. You know, Luke Thomas as well as a young player who's, I think, has been playing brilliantly. So a lot of players here who can have a point to prove.
And again, our squad is pretty deep right now. Everybody, you know, is coming back from injuries. And this is going to be part of it. People are going to be rotated out. You know, people might not get to play Premier League games, but be ready to play 90 on Thursday. And we got a shot on goal. Ashima. Good stop by.
Michael built the ball, but it was cleaned up. It was cleaned up very well. Napoli still on the press outside the box, trying to find a way in. Trying to go in from the left. Castagna trying to fight him off. Napoli cross it over the bar.
Crosses over, cleared out of bounds.
It is still in play and has been cleared for a Napoli throwing. Schmeichel almost spilt the ball there, so almost a...
Yeah, that was the Vestergaard, Johnny on the spot to kick it out of there. And we're under pressure right now. We need the ball back.
This is where experience comes in because... Vestergaard and Evans bring that experience. And Vestergaard knew where to be if the ball was spilled when he was on it instantly. So again, Vestergaard being vital. Now Leicester trying to counter with Harvey Barnes, passing it to Iheanacho. Harvey Barnes trying to make a run.
Oh. And
offside.
He lays it off to Barnes a little too late. Barnes got the ball in Napoli's half and drove towards the back line.
That was unlucky. I think Harvey Barnes was trying to get back from his first run, but just tad offside, but unlucky. Positive making these kinds of runs and Iheanacho trying to make these sort of passes. So good start.
Napoli's trying to play the ball from out the back, and we're pressing with our top 3 players, playing our back line about 3/4 in our half. A quarter.
You got a few fans here, Michael.
All right, EKG. We'll get with you next time.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Jono. Good to see you. Glad you could join us.
So what do you think of this comment then? Do you think this is sort of play style that Napoli are going to play to try and beat us today?
Well, I think that Napoli knows that we're very good on the ball. If they've been seeing our games, the last couple weeks, we like to keep the ball. We like to play it around the back and the outside and, come in, play it through the middle. So they're going to want to keep us off the ball. They know that we have good ball handlers in the middle of the pitch. So they're going to try to, keep us off the ball as soon as possible, which is actually what's happening. As soon as we get the ball, we have 2 or 3 guys around us.
And at the moment, Napoli have got most of the possession. We've been trying to clear it from the back, but it's been quite difficult. Napoli are putting a high press on us, and it's hard for us to make it out. I don't think I'm loving this. Pass out from the back and try and work our way through the forwards. I think it's very slow and negative. I think we should be trying to attack. We need to be on Napoli straight away. Whilst both teams will, who get comfortable into the game. So, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I want the ball, and if playing it from the back makes us keep, here we go. Perez, he's playing a little 1-2 with Iheanacho. Perez in the box. The ball's driven. Oh my God, Harvey!
Oh, that's a great save from the Napoli goalkeeper. Unlucky from Harvey Barnes.
Perez, Iheanacho.
That's 2 runs there. Harvey Barnes could have easily got in and tried to score. So positive start.
David Ospina comes out and smothers Harvey Barnes.
That was a great save. Made himself large and went out for a corner. But no, very, very unlucky for us.
Even Brendan thought it was going in. Oh, well, Perez, he's already a little lively on the outside. Him and Iheanacho playing a little 1-2 to get the ball in the box. Very
positive play from Nacho. Very good passes. Good start from him. Let's get me more comments in. Let's see.
I expect to see more of that. Perez playing the 1-2, Barnes playing the 1-2, maybe Daka, but Daka's going to be doing runs in behind.
So at the moment, the score is currently 0-0. It is just past the 6th minute, and Leicester City have got a corner.
All right, let's see what we can do here. We got big boys in there now. We got Vestergaard. We got Ndidi.
And plus, I can also see that there are a lot of comments and stuff that I spam and stuff that's been spammed into the comments. Please don't click on any links apart from the ones that are from Leicester Fan TV, please, just to make sure.
And the corner doesn't beat the first man.
Indeed, he's got it to control the ball, settle things down. We're trying to pass back from our area again. It's now back to Schmeichel. I know what you mean, though. Like, it is good to have the ball, but, a lot of teams can have 30% possession, but look like they're doing more. Like, against Man City, we had 30% possession, but we were still in as much of the game as they were. So do you think, even though we have a lot of possession, do you think it's still good to try and convert it into chances?
Well, absolutely. Absolutely, we should be trying to convert chances. But when we're playing against a team like Napoli, who they themselves are going to try to control the ball. I don't want to be playing
from Perez. Unlucky. Perez tried to pass 2 players but couldn't get through. Great energy from Perez. Good start from him.
Well, he's been sitting down for the last couple weeks, so he has to prove. I'm sure he reads the comments online and sees all the fans from Leicester absolutely slating him every week. So I'm sure he's got a point to prove. The home fans are there. They're probably clapping him up real good right now.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's got a point to prove in terms of. I think he's a good player. His energy levels are good. I think sometimes he's played out of position, but
Harvey puts the ball in the box. Who just scored? ADT Perez. Let's go!
Come on, Perez! 1-0 to Leicester. Come on, get in. 1-0. Perez just put it in the bottom right corner. Brilliant goal in the first 10 minutes. Leicester have.
Let's go, Leicester!
The first 10 minutes, Leicester have scored.
Oh, once again, Harvey Barnes. He comes down the sideline. He plays a little 1-2 with Daka. He puts a little boop across the goal, and IOZ is there to put it in the near post.
That was a great goal. Well worked. That came from a Napoli clearance. Harvey Barnes instantly tried to run in. Brilliant cross. Perez tapped it, bottom right-footed, bottom right corner, keeper no chance.
I want to see a bunch of I love IOZ Perez comments underneath me right now. Let's go. Let's go. Woo. At Leicester 1-0 in the 9th minute. Let's go. Woo.
Yes, well, the Perez haters now.
Where are you?
I've not spoken the best of Perez over the past few months, but I thought he was exceptional in the Villarreal game in the preseason. I thought he's been man of the match for me so far, as well as Harvey Barnes. So brilliant start to our European campaign with a goal in the first 10 minutes.
Absolutely. I see you, Jimmy Morris. I see you. I mean, like when you asked me at the beginning of the match, what do you think of Perez starting? What was the first words out of my mouth? I love Perez. Here we go again.
This is an important comment. We can't get complacent. We can't sit back. Daka.
Oi. Sumari plays the wrong 1-2 ball with Daka. He plays it backwards.
But yeah, this is a great comment from Harry. We should not get complacent. We should not sit back and absorb the pressure. We should go for another one and try and make sure we get off this European campaign with an easy win or comfortable win.
And hopefully the fans are just absolutely bonkers right now, clapping up the boys, give them that extra energy.
I wouldn't say that's fair on Perez. I wouldn't say he's zero to hero. I think he's always been a player which has made a difference. He has scored a hat-trick before for Leicester. It's not like he's done nothing. So, but he has made up for the fact that he did get a red card against West Ham. So,
absolutely made up for it. Absolutely. And Napoli's out on the break. And the ball.
Daka does look lively. He's been does what Vardy does, running at opponents and trying to get the ball back. Napoli currently have the ball from a throw-in. It is offside, and there's a Leicester free kick.
Here we go. Harvey with the cross to the far post, and Io is right there. What a great touch. That is like his first goal in the Southampton match, the 9-0 one. He just gets the ball on the volley with the side foot and just puts it right in the back of the net.
This is one person who's not a Perez fan. He's
with this
I've always said he's not consistent enough, but when he is playing well, we've got to say that he's playing well, and he's not. For me, this game is not. He may have made one minor thing that could have gone wrong, but he's made no mistake that has led to a chance or a goal. So therefore, I think it's been brilliant so far.
Yes, he's a 9 out of 10 so far. Great. And look at that. He's pressuring his guy. That's what Brendan likes. He likes to push the back line, to push that winger back.
yes, we need to go for the throat. We need to make a statement. We can't just say, we've got a goal, let's just sit at the back. We have to go, right, we scored, let's go for it.
Definitely. And Warsaw won 1-0 yesterday, so we need to win at least 2-0. That's how I see it. Wow, did you guys watch the Warsaw Moscow game yesterday? Absolutely crazy ending to that match. Warsaw pulls out 3 points.
You commentate on the game. I'm just going to quickly get up the other Europa League score so we can have a whole. So from today,
Iheanacho with a foul on one of the Napoli players. Iheanacho grabs him by his head towards the top of the box, trying to pressure, and Napoli will have a free kick about 20 yards out.
I think that's a soft free kick. I don't think he put, you just need to have a touch now, and he goes down. But wait till this free kick is taken, then I'll look at the other Europa League games.
This is a dangerous area. This is an absolutely dangerous area. We do have the trees up right there. Vestergaard, Evans. We got the tall trees in there. It looks like Insigne is lining up over this.
Well, last season we were awful defending set pieces, so let's see if we've adapted that. Let's see if we can defend this.
Yes, let's see if Sumari, Vestergaard,
and Evans.
Yeah, these guys.
And obviously, Schmeichel.
And Insigne takes it, and it's over the bar. Woo! Yeah. All right, we dodged one right there. It looks like.
So the other scores at the doors, I won't go through all of them because so many games going on. The big ones I want to point out is West Ham destroying Dynamo Zagreb. Not just the score doesn't do it justice. They played really well against Dynamo. 2-0. Celtic lost 4-3 to Real Betis. Today, the live games at the moment, we're the only team to score so far. The rest of them are 0-0. So I'll give you a few more comments in.
Napoli is they got a little more lively since the goal, a little more pressure.
What do you think of this? We need someone like Tielemans in the midfield.
Well, I mean, of course, every team needs someone like Tielemans in the midfield, but I mean, there's only one Yuri. And he played pretty much every game the last 18 months for club and country. And, I mean, we have the squad to rotate now. I mean, Brendan has a different, tactic, a different way to get the ball to the forwards today than having Brendan or than having Yuri. It looks like with Ndidi and Sumari in the game at the same time that we're trying to boss the midfield as much as possible to keep the ball and move the ball up towards Iheanacho so he can feed Perez, feed Harvey, feed Daka.
So at the moment, Napoli are currently in our half trying to find a way through.
Playing little 1-2s.
Leicester not trying to make it easy. Great block from Barnes, but Napoli still got it in the box. Tried to cross it, but didn't work. Deflection is out for Napoli corner. Indeed, with the deflection.
Ooh, Chucky Lozano, man. He's as a United States fan, man. I mean, seeing this guy playing for Napoli right now against Leicester City is scaring me. I'm telling you right now, this guy, he is really good. He is a buzzy, busy little guy, and you don't see too many Mexican players in Europe. And so when you do see him, you have to know that he's a very, very good player. Very good player.
He is a good player. Leicester defend the corner really well. It is currently back to Napoli's half and back to Napoli's goalkeeper. So what do you think of the first 20 minutes then? Do you think it's been... I don't think it's been a stomp, but I think Leicester have taken the chances that we have.
Listen, we have a goal and we have Ndidi, Sumari, Vestergaard, Evans on the pitch. I'm pretty confident about this 1-0 lead, but I love goals. Who doesn't? And so let's get it going. It's too early in the game to stop going for goals.
Exactly.
I'd like to see two more. Napoli, they're a great team. They're a great team. This is, one of their tournaments that they're in a lot, and they know how to get it done.
There's two comments here that I completely agree with. From John, I'm liking the back four, a lot of experience there. I agree with Evans, Vestergaard, and Bertrand. They're not the youngest players, but when you've got, all that experience, you can't buy experience like that. So I agree. Another one saying a backline has been looking so solid with Evans back. He's a game changer. I agree. Evans Surinchu for me is one of the best centre-back duos that we have. So with Evans back, with Vestergaard, I think it's, again, more experience.
Fee, I don't know if Jono has a scoreline banner.
Honestly, I want you do the commentary, and I'm going to try and do it because I forgot.
Okay.
This is my. Napoli have tried to on the attack, trying to clear it. It's cleared, but Napoli still got that's a free kick to Leicester. They tried to counter, but Napoli blocked Daka, and it's a free kick to Leicester. You do the commentary, and I'll try and do this. This is my first time doing a stream.
Yeah, no. I mean, first time doing commentary. It looks like Daka was the number 9 doing the hold up play there, and the Napoli player was all over him. Good strength shown by Daka. He is kind of slight, kind of small, but it's good strength shown there. Very good. And we're playing it out from the back right now. Vestergaard, he puts the ball out to the far side over here. Castagna takes on his man. He cuts inside, and he lays it off to Iheanacho. Iheanacho to Ndidi towards the middle of the park. Ndidi out to Bertrand, back to Vestergaard. Vestergaard drives towards the middle of the park, out to Bertrand. Bertrand plays it all the way back to Schmeichel. And Johnny Evans is there for support. And Johnny plays it back to Schmeichel.
I did it. I did a thing.
There we go. I got you, Fee.
Cheers, Fee. Appreciate it. The score is still 1-0 to Leicester. Leicester playing from the back. Napoli have got a very high press.
Shiba! Oh. Woo. What's his name? Osama? I don't know, but I mean, he gets the ball in midfield. He absolutely nutmegs Johnny Evans, and he's 18 yards and has a wide open strike at the goal, and he just sails it left. No worries for Schmeichel, but
I was about to say, Gray, I don't like. Oh, is that going to be looked at for a red card potentially?
Oh, it was side foot to side foot, though, wasn't it?
The thing is, though, with sorry, go to Gray first. I do think it's a really bad kit from Napoli. But when Perez got red carded against West Ham, right? That was similar to that. When against the in the Man City game, it happened to Tielemans, but wasn't even looked at. If this was looked at and got a red card, I think it'd be very inconsistent. So
VAR is inconsistent. I mean, what are we going to do? It is so inconsistent. I mean, yellow and red, even though they do have on the books, they're absolutely subjective rules. Absolutely depends on who the referee is. So that's one of the things as an American fan that I don't like. We like absolutes.
Yeah, probably it went. Indeed, went for the ball, went over the ball, went into his ankle. So that's why it was a yellow card. Needs to be careful though.
Right. That's the over the ball thing. Yeah. Sometimes, like Perez, to me, I mean, he was over the ball when he got his red card, but it was not like a stomp. To me, it was more like a slide step. Yeah. And, that maybe yellow, maybe a little reckless, but not red. I got in a big argument in a text chain that I was in about, reds and handballs.
Perez just accidentally made a miscalculated pass, tried to pass it to Barnes, but fortunately it went out of play and it's Napoli throw. Napoli tried to counter, but Evans hoofed it back up to the Napoli box, and it's with the Napoli goalkeeper. So looking at this on the screen now, looking at seeing the Leicester bench, I saw a comment earlier stating that we've got a really strong bench. Do you think we've got, what sort of players do you think we have that can change the game if it gets tight?
Oh, well, we always have Jamie Vardy, the club talisman. And they just showed the bench there. It was looking pretty sexy there. KDH, Madison, Hamza. We got the young boys over there looking good, you know. Nice haircuts for the European match. Probably none of them are getting in the game today, but, you know, we got Vardy. I think that maybe KDH might come in the match. He showed pretty good the matches that he's came on as a sub. And for sure, Lookman will probably come on late if we need a goal or we're down. Maybe Vardy won't come in unless we need a goal or we're down.
While the game is just tippy-tappy midfield throwings, I'm just going to say just thank you to the sponsors below. Thank you to the sponsors below. Thank you for sponsoring this video or sponsoring the channel. Really appreciate it. And make sure to follow us at all these social medias below and like and subscribe.
Napoli with the pressure. Insigne with a cross to the far post. Oh, it's cooked out of bounds. Napoli are looking dangerous because that guy at the far post, let me see who this is. He is wide, unmarked. Oh, wow. All right. Now we're playing from the back.
Really appreciate it, Ify. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Really appreciate the support. Napoli currently on top. They keep on.
Daka intercepts a pass. Oh,
Napoli been on top in the last 10 minutes ever since the
goal.
Ever since the goal, they've been on top. But we defended well. We just need to keep it up and try to get back into this game in terms of getting the ball back and slowing it down and, you know, playing our football.
Well, we need to, in my opinion, while Napoli is sitting here pressing, we got to switch up. We got to switch up our attack. Napoli are pressing. We got to get the ball. How we play is towards the outside. Now we got to move it in the middle, and maybe that's where Yuri would have been good. But let's see what Samari can do. His highlight video looks really good on YouTube. Let's see what Samari does.
I agree. Napoli on the attack. Don't give a penalty away.
Bertrand, great defense by Bertrand. The experience in our back line today. The experience on our back line is going to keep us in this game.
That's a free kick to Bertrand, I think.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, he's all over him. Okay.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, Bertrand that muscled him, and he fouled Bertrand. Great play from Bertrand. That's where experience comes in.
Great play. All right, we got to throw on the far side here.
So,
come on, Leicester.
Our bench reads like our Prem starting 11. So, as we just said before, you know, we've got such a good bench now that if we're struggling defensively, we can bring someone on like Soyuncu or Marti. If we've got someone who's struggling midfield like Sumari, can bring on Madison. If we need to bring on Vardy.
We're not bringing on Madison today. KDH.
I really want to see Kieran Dewsbury-Hall play, and if he gets a goal, the crowd will go crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, we need Madison to just take a week off. You know, we'll see him on Sunday.
Leicester have currently got the ball, trying to press forwards. Castagna will try to cross it, but it's deflected, and it's Napoli have got the ball in there.
Here we go.
And a half.
I love Vestergaard. Vestergaard is. I didn't like him at Southampton, but I love him now. He is a great defender, and he knows what's going on. He reads the game very well.
Do you not like him because he was annoying, or because?
Absolutely, because he's 6'3", 200 and something pounds. Absolutely. Ooh, Danish friends.
Hi, Carmen. I'm good. How are you? Good evening.
Hi, Carmen. Here we go. Yeah, we got to press on to get this second goal before halftime. I think we can do it. I really do.
So we're not doing what Napoli's doing. We're not full on trying to pressure them like they do us. I think we're trying to step back, let them play out. And they're trying to make a mistake. Oh, unlucky.
Right.
Perez is still trying to get the ball back. Napoli tried to counter. Evans has been outpaced.
Absolutely outpaced. Oh, the ball across. Whoo. And again, Napoli sends
Napoli.
over.
This is the one problem with having 3 experienced older players in defense. If they counter, we cannot keep up with them.
Oh my goodness. Johnny Evans absolutely gets burned for pace. I mean, wow.
This is why I think Fofana and Sionchu, when Fofana's back and Sionchu's in, you know, we need those players who have got a bit more pace, because we almost got undone by a counter-attack there. And
here comes Nacho on the break. Nacho. Oh, hey. They're surrounding him. Man, the boys got to get their spacing. I don't know if we're prepared for the counterattack sometimes. They got to get their spacing. Yeah, if you see here, Harvey plays a little fancy little back heel to Nacho, and Nacho gets the ball and just drives and is like immediately surrounded by like 3 players. Insigne comes all the way back and takes the ball from him. But we're pressing Napoli. When we get the ball, we look dangerous. We do
look dangerous. I think when Barnes has got the ball, or Perez, I think we look really dangerous. I think we need to stop.
Definitely. And look at
Wingmore. Oh, lucky.
Yeah, I really like our midfield right now. I like the pressure that we're putting in. Napoli, they're having a hard time getting it to their front line. If they do, they have to chuck it up to the front line. They're not playing it through the lines. Osama is feeling himself. He's like shooting from all over the park. And they're all
he's at the wrong game. I think he's playing rugby.
Yeah, he's playing rugby.
Football.
He's trying to get the 2 points, the 2-point conversion or something. I don't know what that was. I don't know anything about rugby.
Well, it's American football.
Right. It's close. Rugby looks way more exciting than I don't really watch that much American football either, but rugby looks exciting.
Nacho's trying to counter. Barnes has got the ball on the left-hand side. Back to Soumare. I think Soumare is quite negative. I think instead of playing the ball forwards, he turns.
Yes, he turns. It's like Claude Puels is his manager. And he's done it like every time he's got the ball. Daka played a 1-2 with him, and Daka darts towards the goal, and Soumare played it backwards. And we're gonna have to figure that out.
I think it's his confidence. I don't think it's ability. I think it's his confidence having
maybe not wanting to do the wrong thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Come on, boys. You got to be brave.
Barnes got the ball on the left-hand side, passing it through to Bertrand. Bertrand, left-hand side.
Low cross.
Oh, unlucky.
Very unlucky. Good.
And that's the counter-attack.
Oh, no way. Soumare shoves Chucky Lozano off the ball.
And it's a yellow card.
And he gives him a yellow. Oh, I guess he kind of like trips him up.
Yeah, that's a yellow
Soumare
card.
Introduces himself to the book.
Yeah, that was a yellow card. Potential chance for a goal, and he just pulled him over.
And we got to play physical with these teams in Europe. Let them know the English brand of football gets a little physical sometimes. And Vestergaard is pressing the back, or is coming to the front line and intercepting all match long. Harvey down the sideline, and he just cooks a cross with his left foot into the stands, not even close. Don't do that again, Harvey, ever. Don't ever do that again, Harvey.
That was quite poor. But what I've been impressed with today with him is his runs. He knows where to be at the right time. It's just his final touch that's letting him down in his game.
Absolutely. He needs to cut it inside and get into the box. The crosses from the left hand of the pitch are not working for him. I don't know if Brendan has been trying to coach him up, if he's training on those things, but let's not do that anymore. Let's take the guy on and get to the box.
This comment from Christopher is for you, Michael.
We sit here and moan about Perez, but he's been the best player on the pitch. Why aren't we closing these down and counterattacking? They look bad at the back. Hey, that's what I've been saying. And you know what? I think that's how we're going to play.
Napoli on the attack outside the box. Great defending. Castagna's got the ball. We're trying to counter. Daka's trying to counter, and that's a yellow card because someone brought him down. I don't know. I didn't see his number. But no.
Oh, Di Lorenzo.
Yeah, that's a definite yellow card. Pulled his arm. But no. What do you think, Michael? Do you think Perez?
He's been good. He's been really good. You know, the whole team's been pretty good. The confidence is up. It looks like the goal helps a lot. An early goal always helps. We're at home, but we can't get complacent. We can't get complacent.
This is the most important game to win because
definitely
everyone's expecting us to win against Moscow and who's the other one?
Warsaw.
And then Napoli at their ground will be pretty hard.
Right.
We have to start off this group stage with a win. So that first goal, vital. Let's just keep on to it and pressure. Speaking of pressure, we're putting pressure onto Napoli in their box. We're trying to pass it around and find a way in. Back on the left-hand side to Barnes, but missed pass, and Napoli got the ball back and passed back to their keeper.
Do it, Nacho! Do it, Nacho!
Oh, Nacho had the ball in the box on his own. Couldn't get the pass off. Daka tried to shoot.
Napoli is on a break, but we got defenders back. Oh, my goodness. On the last chance, Perez intercepts a pass like at the top of the 18-yard box when Napoli was trying to play it out from the back and lays it off to Iheanacho. Iheanacho does a couple pirouettes, but he's closed down really fast.
Napoli just had a shot just wide. Do you think that was a foul on to Daka near their box?
Oh, VAR might need to look at that.
I think that might be a penalty.
Oh, good play from Perez to intercept that pass like at the top of the...
I think that might be a penalty, you know.
If that was a Premier League, that would be a penalty already. They're not calling it back for VAR. Oh, no.
We've had really bad luck with VAR recently, so...
Oh, wow. I didn't even see that. Even the commentators were saying that should be looked at. And Napoli's putting the pressure on. That was Daka in the box trying to clear it on that last play.
Napoli again and putting pressure on Torres, trying to get across from the wing, but with the surrounding him cleared, and it's out for Napoli throw. And
they're getting most of their joy out on Bertrand's side. I don't know why they're trying to play on that side, but that's where they are mostly, on the far side in front of the benches. We got to press the ball. And Perez is still out there pressing the ball hard. Napoli. No! Oh. Napoli plays the ball forward. So great.
Oh, my God.
And none of our guys are back. What a great ball. And our guy from Nigeria, Osama, he gets the ball at the byline, puts a perfect cross in, and Castagna is there to block the shot. Johnny on the spot, put it out for a corner. Napoli corner. We didn't deal with it too well. It's bouncing around there. Oh, Johnny
controlled it and cleared it. Daka's trying to counter, using his pace. Oh, got blocked off in his back with Napoli's goalkeeper. There is VAR in this, isn't there? I swear.
Yeah, definitely VAR in Champions League. Definitely.
Europa League.
I'm wishful thinking here. Wishful thinking.
Because I think that definitely should have been looked at. Definitely, contact on the foot.
Yeah, I'm going to have to see it again. I have to watch it in real time and then in slow motion, because at first I didn't think anything, but then in the slow motion, I mean, he's moving away from the goal, and he makes first contact on the ball. Oh, great defending from
Castagna. And that foot from Schmeichel, putting it to the left-hand side of him, stops it from being tapped in again. If you look what Schmeichel is there, he stops it from...
absolutely fantastic defending at the end. Not fantastic defending at the beginning.
Gary Lineker is always a Leicester fan. He's at the pitch with his boys, supporting. Like, it's our first time stadium in a European tournament since the Champions League. So
yeah,
everyone should. Well, people who can be there should be there. So
did Gary Lineker quit his job so he can be a fan?
He quit. What did he quit?
At the end of the season,
BT, so he can
become a full-time fan, right? He wants to be a full-time Leicester supporter.
As a corner to Napoli, Bertrand did really well defending, and it's gone up for a corner. Looking at Daka, I think he's been so fast on trying to counter, but unfortunately just can't get.
Yeah. And I don't want him to get frustrated. He plays football happy. And I like that. I don't want him to get frustrated. Corner in, not dealt with well. Comes out to Insigne. Oh, shots wide. Woo. I don't know if Casper had that covered, if it's on target.
I think it's now time just to think, look. Oh, that was close.
Wow.
We need to keep a clean sheet for half time, regroup. Brendan needs to give him some tactics, probably change some. But I don't like it how we score and then we're trying to survive. I don't think we should be on the other end trying to make it 2-0.
Yeah, I didn't see since the goal the same fervor and attack that we had before the goal, or even the impetus to score a goal.
Comments again.
We're playing the ball out wide to Castagna, and then he's just hoofing it towards the middle, and when we play the ball in the middle to Samari or Ndidi, they're immediately surrounded by 2 or 3 players, and we just can't get the ball out of our half right now. Napoli.
This is the comment. Go for a second. We can't get complacent, which is what we've done. We've got complacent, trying to survive to half time with 1 goal. We can't do that against Napoli. They've got too much talent. They've got too much skill. Speaking of Napoli, they're about to put a cross in. Defensive from Castagna. Because he's got his face mask on.
And they're still
trying to counter, but Napoli block the counter. Well defended.
And by the referee, well defended. And Osimhen puts the ball from the spot over the bar once again.
We're surviving again. This is like the Wolves game. We're just hanging on, hoping we can defend and, hope they miss, because if Napoli were clinical, it could be 4-1.
Definitely. We're not playing as well as we should at the back, and we're definitely not playing as well as we should in the middle.
I think we should take off Vestergaard and bring on Soyuncu, bring on more lively and lively defender. Maybe bring on, I don't know. I don't think we need to place anyone. I just think we need to change tactics a bit. Try and be more positive, because it ain't working at the moment.
Right. Maybe Samari or Ndidi need to come off.
I think Samari for Kieran. Speaking of that, we're on the counter attacking. Etcher has got the ball, tried to turn.
Oh no!
Samari had a bad touch and lost the ball. Damn it!
Here we go. We get the ball back, and it looks like Brendan might be just trying to calm them down. We're playing the ball around the back in our half, out to Harvey on the sideline. He plays it back to Ndidi. Napoli are playing defense on the first touch. Ooh, ball out to the right. Castagna heads it into Ndidi in the box. Not Ndidi, and Nacho turns.
Daka tried to turn, but couldn't get enough power on.
Was that Daka or Nacho? I thought it was 14.
I thought it was Daka.
Oh, if that was Daka, great strength shown again by Daka, holding up his man, taking the ball.
So look at that attempt on target. It doesn't seem like that, but they've had way more shots than us, but they've not been clinical. As I said, if they were clinical, they would easily be ahead. But we've taken our chance and we're ahead. Napoli be trying to work their way through in the right-hand side. Vestergaard doing brilliantly, trying to get the ball back.
Absolutely brilliant.
Brilliant player. Brilliant defending. The manager's getting frustrated, you know. He's trying to find a way to get through us, and frustratingly, they can't score passes yet. So
yeah, I think he might be more frustrated that they haven't put it on target. He's like, I'm putting you in the right positions, and you aren't finishing it.
They've knocked out more Leicester fans than trying to hit this goal.
Oh my goodness. some rockets into the stands. It's middle of the 44th minute.
So coming up to the end of the first half. I think this first half has been good and bad. We've started really brightly, got the goal. Ever since then, we've been, I'll class it as surviving, trying to counter but not working, and not conceding. Brighton and Vardy are warming up.
Yeah, we got Kevin and Vardy warming up on the sidelines.
Kevin!
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 But yeah, for me, the first half, it's been, but both teams have been good. Both teams want to win. It looks like both teams are playing hard, but we just got the goal, which is good.
If you were Brandon, what would you do to make a positive change on the team? And if you were making a sub at halftime, who would you bring on and why?
So we're playing something new. We're playing this 4-4-2 right now, it looks like. And it's not really working. So I think we might need to go to a 4-3-3. Oh my goodness, Chucky Lozano with the header, Schmeichel with the world-class save.
Great save.
Oh my goodness. And Fabian has another
great save again. Two great saves for Schmeichel to prevent it going to 1-1 at halftime.
What a cross. What a ball in. I can't remember this guy, the right winger for Napoli, or the right back, but he has been absolutely killing us on that sideline. He's had a couple of his shots over the bar, and that cross that he just put in was an absolute peach. Sat on the head of Chucky Lozano, and Kasper Schmeichel.
There's been 2 minutes.
Let's go. Can we just see this half out, please?
Yeah, here you go, look. Apart from the goal, they've battered us.
Woo!
I wouldn't say they've battered us, but I'll say they've definitely been on the front foot.
They've been on the front foot. They've been on our back. They've been up our back, whatever. Ever since the goal, we have not looked like the team that scored the goal. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, it looks like Napoli. It looks like, it's opposite. We shouldn't be like this. We should be at the other end trying to score more goals. They should be going we should try and extend their lead, but we're trying to survive.
Come on, Leicester. Come on, Leicester. Come on, Leicester. I don't see any flags waving. I don't see any clapping going on.
No, in our look, yes, we are going to get
Is that the away end right there? The away corner?
No. No, it's not. So it's the other corner. It's the away corner.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Bertrand with the cross in, and it's cooked.
Yeah, it's way wide. But Napoli still got the ball. They got one last chance to have a go and goal before it's half time. It's got 15 seconds left.
All right.
Because
Ndidi puts the ball over the top to Iheanacho. Ospina comes out of his box and heads it out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Into touch. Sorry.
It's past the 2 minutes.
And that's the whistle for halftime.
And it's halftime, and it is Leicester 1, Napoli 0.
Let's go, Ayo. Getting us on the board and getting us off to a great start for our European campaign. All right. Great half.
It's been a decent half, but I agree with this. Bring on Lookman. I think Lookman was brilliant against Manchester City. As soon as he came on, we looked so bright, positive, made lots of good runs. I think bring him on. I think take Barnes off, bring off Sumara. I think it's been a bit negative, but yeah.
Yeah, Lookman, when he came on, he looked lively. He had confidence. He was taking 2 and 3 players on. And when the scrum was over, he came out with the ball multiple times in that Man City game. So, I wouldn't bring him on too early. Let's handle this. Let's try to score another goal. Let's see what the tactics look like coming out of halftime. But I don't want to, pop our load too early, bringing on Vardy, bringing on Albrighton. But we do have 5 subs. So that might, be something to think about.
I think this, everyone's on the same path as you. Everyone's saying, playing from the back isn't working. And you need to start playing from the back. We're putting ourselves under pressure. This formation isn't it. So a lot of people agree that playing for the back and passing from the back isn't working. We need to be more positive. We've got the formation and squad now. We've got the balance of the squad. We've got the depth of the squad to change formation if need be, but start positive, start 3 at the back if need, and then we score, then move it 4 at the back.
Right.
Going 4 at the back from the beginning and passing from the back is so negative and it's so slow. And if we do score, as we've proven now, we just go into hibernation and try and survive.
Yeah, I agree with that. Maybe we need to go ahead and try to get this second goal as soon as possible. Let's get it wide and get it forward as soon as possible. And try to get this goal, and then maybe we can, play it from the back and play it around the back, to try to, kill some of that time. But Napoli have been really, really good when they get the ball. And so that's why I want to play it from the back. I don't want them to have the ball. Like Jose Mourinho says, you can't score if you don't have the ball.
Exactly. I'm going to add the link into the chat if you want to join us for the halftime talk, just to get your opinions in. So the link is out now. So make sure you come on when you can and share your views with us.
Yeah, you guys come on. Let us know what you think of the first half. Let us think let us know what you think about Perez, how he's been playing so far. I see someone said that Iheanacho's been kind of not so good. I think Iheanacho's been great today. I think the front line, Iheanacho and Daka, have been really good, holding up the ball whenever it's come to their feet, and playing the little 1-2s with whoever's running on the overlaps on the outside. So let us know what you think in the comments or join the link,
That is a scary thought. Both our holding midfielders are on yellow cards.
Yeah.
That is scary because if one of them creates, if they counter, we need to create another foul, they're off, or they can't make the tackle. So it is scary.
Yeah, we have 5 subs. I think Brendan actually is probably looking at that and might take one of them off. Bring on Yuri or KDH or Madison. Did anyone see the training ground free kick that Madison put in a couple days ago? They were playing little 1-2s at the top of the box, and Madison just hits an absolute screamer into the top corner with a caption underneath from the club that says he's back. So we'll see.
Alan said definitely need to get on the front foot. Napoli are dangerous and try to play in the counter attack. I agree. The problem is if we do move back from a back 4 to back 3, could that potentially make them counter attack more? Do you think it's more dangerous to do that, or do you think it's still wise to keep it back 4 but play more positive?
Listen, I think that the formation can be whatever the formation is. It's about the personnel. It's about who's on the field and what are they going to do when they get the ball. And so, because Castagna will be part of that back 5, but he's still going to be towards the 18-yard box of Napoli when it comes down to it. It's all about the personnel. I think that we're not doing as well in the middle of the park. That's where I think our sub needs to come from, and that's where I think our play needs to come from, in the middle. So, Sumari or Ndidi will probably come off. We'll see. Who knows? Brendan, he's kind of wacko sometimes. He might just leave the whole team on there, the whole tactics the same and everything. So who knows? Schmeichel's the man. Outstanding. and they're just showing the replay of the goal right now.
Some great comments here. Schmeichel has made some brilliant saves. Barnes has looked really energetic. He's made some brilliant runs, and one of the runs was the result of the goal with crossing it into with the Perez. So let's talk about the Perez goal. I thought it was brilliantly taken. It made people may think, oh, it's an easy tap in, but controlling it from really like that sort of cross, just one tap in it bottom right corner.
Not easy.
Not easy at all. Brilliant finish. Brilliant counter attack. I thought, well, not counter attack, but brilliant pressing. I thought it was brilliant.
The cross from Harvey, the little dink with his left foot. Even though I kind of talk so much trash about him crossing it in with his left foot, he does this one with his left foot. A little dink across the goal. It clears every single defender. And Io, he does a little twinkle toe step and doesn't even let the ball hit the ground. He's outside of the goal. And he puts it into the near post. World-class finish in my book, period.
I thought it was a great goal. We've got some people waiting in the background for to come in. Leo and Sean, thumbs up if you're ready.
Here, let me take 2 minutes. Take them off or put them on.
Take you off and put you in. You take them you off and put them on.
Take me over there.
It's in a sec, Michael. Evening, Sean, and evening, Leo. How are you?
Evening. Good. How there?
So, Sean. So Leo, what do you think? What do you think of the first half? What's your thoughts?
I think we're lucky we haven't conceded, if I'm being honest. I think to start off the second half, I think we should try and get a goal, and then look at maybe if we can't get a goal, then bringing some more experienced heads on, just not conceding. But I think to start off with for the second half, we need to try score.
I agree. I think we need to come out the second half and try to be on the front foot and try and immediately pressure them. I think if we sit the back, we'll concede and fall under pressure. Sean, who's been your man of the match so far?
I think Kasper Schmeichel.
I agree. I think him and Paris for me. Schmeichel's made some world-class saves, especially towards the end of the first half. Some of the saves he made on the floor and the header was just brilliant. I agree. Both, definitely a contender for being man of the match. Well, for the first half. Who would you like to see in the second half, Sean?
Goose, and Jamie Vardy.
I think Kieran will be a shout for me. I think he deserves a chance. He's a young lad. He wants to prove himself, especially if Maddison's injured. I think he'll be a good replacement for Maddison. I think.
Yeah.
I want to see Vardy on for Daka and Dewsbury Hall 4 to come on as well.
There's a whole aspect for some of the younger players as well of playing in European football.
Yeah, I think that as well. I think they'll want to prove themselves and say to Brandon, look, I'm here to prove a point. I want to play in these sort of big occasion games. So same questions to you, Leo. Who was your man of the match in the first half and who would you like to see in the second half?
I think it's just got to be Perez. I think we were all right, but I didn't think there were many standout performances. But Perez scored. It was a pretty good finish, and he's been all right across the game as well. So Perez.
Who would you like to see in the second half then? What do you think changes we need to make in order to, get the win?
Well, I think we've got to bring one of the two midfielders off because they're both yellow carded, and I think maybe a Lookman, probably Lookman for Barnes maybe.
Someone agrees with you, Sean. Someone has said bring on Kieran just before maybe Vardy. So I think your comments were spot on. I think we need to bring a more positive younger player and bring on someone who's more attacking. So who do you think is going to score next, Sean? Who do you think is going to be our next goal scorer?
I think Harvey Barnes and that show.
You think they're going to be scoring next? You think it'll be a 3-0 win then?
I think so, yeah. And of course, okay, as well.
That's good shouts. I think even though Daka hasn't been clinical, I think he's made the runs in order to potentially get a goal. What do you think, Leo? Who do you think is going to score next in the final score?
For us or potentially for them?
Both.
I'm very worried, but I'll be positive, so I'm going to say that Ian Acho will score. I just think he's probably the better finisher than Daka is at the moment. More likely to score.
Do you think Brendan's been... What do you think Brendan should do, Leo, in order to change the tactics? Or do you think we should stay for the back, or do you think we should go straight at the back, or what do you think?
I think for the back's fine. I think it's just maybe just moving the ball a bit faster up the field. Yeah, because I think it's been pretty possession, but it's not possession based, obviously, but pretty slow for our type of game so far.
Don't forget, guys, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe and follow us on all the social medias below: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, you name it, we're on it. Make sure you come to follow us. So I saw Fee's comment saying, when is James Justin back? He's
October, November, I think.
I think he'll be back around then. He's starting to go back into training. He's there's a few photos on their social media saying he'll be back soon. So I'm looking forward to him. I mean, when he's back, I think back to full strength again. He's missed, so I'm looking forward to seeing him back. So some more comments on.
I think he might be back. I think he might be back at Christmas time. I think.
Surely he'll be back by Christmas time.
I think so. What do you think then? Perez hat trick, Sean? Do you think, or do you think he'll just only get the one?
Two.
You think we'll get another one?
Yeah.
What do you think, Leo? Do you think there's a possible Perez hat trick, or do you think it'll be substituted?
Yeah, come on, Jose, but it's probably not that realistic. But yeah, come on, Io.
So, Danny, to answer your question, we're currently winning 1-0. It's very stressful game. We're under pressure by Napoli. It's been, quite the squeaky bum time. We've got the first half. Has made a lot of good saves, but overall positive, but also a lot of improvements to be made. Michael, are you ready to come back into the stream? No, he's not quite ready yet. So, guys, we're about to kick off the second half. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
I'll put the link out back there for the end of the stream, so both can join back for the end of the match talks.
Thank you. Come on, Leicester.
Cheers, Sean. Appreciate your time coming on.
Come on, Leicester.
It was a big come on, Leicester, for the second half, Sean.
Yeah. Come on.
You ready now, mate? You ready now, Michael? Yeah, it was all good bringing him back in.
All right.
Michael, how was your break?
Had to hit the loo. Is that how you guys say the loo?
The toilet.
The toilet. Right
So
on.
the Players are now walking back out of the tunnel, ready to start the second half. So, what do you think? Do you think we made any substitutions at half time, Michael? Do you think we needed to make any, or do you think just change the tactics?
Well, we got the 2 yellow cards, so the fans, we're gonna be like, get them off, so we don't jeopardize our squad integrity on the field. But knowing Brendan, it looks like Soyuncu's walking out with the
team. I think made a halftime substitution. I think Everards is off and Soyuncu is on.
Right.
I said this.
One got burned for pace right there. Yeah. I guarantee you, Brendan was like, "Nope, you got to come off at halftime."
And Tielemans is on. Tielemans and Soyuncu are on.
So it looks like
Soumare's off and Evans is off. That's what I think is the change.
Yeah. Here we go.
Michael, is it okay if I just put you in for the commentary whilst I nip to the loo as well?
Definitely. Go ahead. So Yuri's out there now, you know. We might have a little more control in the middle of the field, and here comes Soyuncu to give us a little pace in the back. Hopefully he doesn't get too crazy, and Vestergaard can keep the leash on him. You know, the leash that has a little bungee on it. It lets you stretch a little bit, not the one that's just really tight, the one that has a bungee on it. Because we need Cags to be Cags, but we don't need him to do Cags things. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but it makes sense to me. And we're kicked off, and Napoli has the ball. They're playing it around the back, and Nacho and Daka are pressing the back line. It looks like we're playing still two up front, and it looks like Yuri stepped into that 10 role right in front of Ndidi and Samari. And Ndidi intercepts a pass in the middle of the field, plays it up front to Iheanacho, who plays it back.
So was it so Soyuncu on and so Soyuncu for Evans? Who's come off for Tielemans?
It looks like
Soumare? I think
no,
it is.
Samari's still in the game.
Let's have a look.
He came on for Perez.
Perez is off. Sorry, Perez is off.
Yeah, Perez is off.
I think it's a bit risky keeping on Ndidi and Soumare because they're both in yellow cards.
And they're both players that love a challenge. Yeah. They love to go for a challenge. Yeah. And if you watch Soumari's highlight video, he's making a lot of really strong challenges in the French league, and they're going unwhistled. So let's see.
Napoli are pressing, and it is a Napoli corner.
They play it short. Weird. Once again, Napoli comes out pressing our back line, and the pressure is the ball in the box across in, and Soyuncu handles it. He gets his first touch on the ball.
John agrees with you, Michael. You know, Cags is Cags, but Cags will do Cags things, but hopefully Cags doesn't do stupid Cags things.
Right. We got to let Cags be Cags, but we don't want him to be doing Cags things. It is Napoli corner. We got our trees in there, though. They play it short again. I think they're recognizing our trees. And they play a cross in, and Schmeichel handles it just fine. Throws it out to his far side, and Daka is headed up the sideline. Oh, woo!
Daka showing his pace there. Easily could have got past him, but bad touch, too far ahead of him.
Yeah, good positioning by the defender as well. But that's what we want to see. We want to see Daka at top speed running at the back line.
Again, John, another great comment. Bringing on Cags and Tielemans just shows how much good squad depth we've got. We can bring on players that aren't just there to fill the team, but there to make an impact.
Absolutely. And, you know, this is as the fans, you know, start clamoring for certain players to come on in a game, or do you want this certain player to start? We have a long season in a lot of games, and, you know, Brendan has to manage not only egos, playing time egos, he has to manage their fitness. He has to manage the miles on their legs, and he knows his players. He knows how many miles they can, you know, do per week. And so,
well, this is the first season that we've actually brought in a lot of players, a lot of different players, different type of players, different personalities. So it's a big challenge for him. So I think that's why it's been such a slow start to the season, because there's a lot of difference. But once Brendan's got them all, you know, in cohesion and stuff like that, I think we'll start seeing some quality football.
Right. And also he has to have confidence in that cohesion. Like if you understand the last 3 games, or the last, you know, the first 4 games of the season, the lineup looked like last season. You know, even though we got all these very exciting signings, the lineup was the exact same as last season. He's going to have confidence
to put these players in. Like he's giving them confidence for Daka and Sumare to start this game, and they haven't made an impact yet, but it's good to see him starting to come on. Napoli have got the ball in the box. Great by Soyuncu, great defending, put him off the ball, and it's badly cleared. Napoli still got the ball outside the box, trying to find a way in. That's defending quite well.
Cross in, and Schmeichel handles it just fine. So Schmeichel's getting, whenever he gets the ball, or it looks like when anybody gets the ball in our half, the new plan is to chuck it forward, and Daka's trying to run it behind.
Napoli clear it, and it's a Leicester throw in their half.
Now we got to get the ball, and we got to get our swag back, because right now Napoli has the swag.
So Leicester currently passing around the back. You know, I think it's good in this situation because Napoli started the second half strong. Let's just relax it, get ourselves into the game. If we've just scored, it's the worst time to do it because that'll settle Napoli down.
Oh, Schmeichel with the terrible distribution out from the back.
Oh, yeah. Pass it straight to Napoli. Napoli already on the attack again. Great defending from Barnes. Napoli still got the ball back in the half.
We got Yuri playing the number 10 role. I don't know how he's probably comfortable doing it, but maybe the muscle memory wouldn't be there because it looks like he's always trying to drop deep to get the ball.
We all rotate now. Mainly those two did it during lockdown because we're in lockdown and everyone has to watch the game from home. But now, COVID restrictions have dropped to an extent. People can go to the game, and so we rotate the hosts. So this is why we got someone from America across the pond who's a massive Leicester fan to help co-host the show with me. So to speak, Napoli almost had a chance, but Schmeichel smothered it and stopped it from progressing into a goal. But Leicester on the counter-attack. Inacho tried to get it past, but couldn't outmuscle the defender, and Napoli on the counter-attack.
And Napoli plays a sloppy ball.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go, Leicester. Come on, Leicester.
Come on.
Look at the Napoli fans. They're all standing.
Yeah, come on, Leicester fans. Get up and make some noise. Wave your flags around. Come on, make it so it's
like a whole bunch of old guys. Are all the Napoli fans just a bunch of old guys?
You can hear the fans. Is it loud in there? Is it quiet? Or
let's see. It's buzzing. It's buzzing in there.
Oh, unlucky by Daka.
And Vestergaard just absolutely
great tackle from. Oh, how's that free kick?
He absolutely wastes this guy trying to take the ball past the halfway line. Yeah. Oh, it's awesome.
He got the ball.
Oh, he doesn't even touch him.
Oh, he didn't even touch him. He just dived. That's awful.
Did he get a card for that? He got a card for that. No way.
He just went diving.
Ay.
Officials are not on Leicester's side this season so far. Not many teams have gone away at all.
They haven't. We should have got a VAR. I think he's offside. And he is. Okay.
Any more comments come in? Yeah, come off it, ref.
Napoli are good. We might be in the total wrong formation. There every time
he gets offside.
Yeah, he was off.
It didn't look off to me. But no, ref.
Every time they get the ball, they're in a dangerous spot. We might be in the complete wrong formation, and I don't know what Brendan has in mind. But we might need to put more players behind the ball.
I agree with this comment. We can be giving the ball away. Madison is coming on. Madison's coming off the bench. I reckon that is Umare because he's got.
Stowell's at least talking to him with the clipboard.
Yeah, he's getting ready to come on. Yeah, I think we're giving the ball away too much. I think we just need to get used to our passing, quick, not passing around the back, but quick passing 1-2s. And
well, we're playing with this new formation, this 4-4-2. Brendan's going to bring on Madison, and it's going to look like our normal team: Yuri, Madison, and Ndidi in the middle.
Great defending by Vestergaard. Brilliant. Hold off defender really well into the Leicester goal kick. Vestergaard for me has been outstanding today, and that tackle, he's definitely not a yellow card. He didn't even, what tackle? He just stood there.
He's absolutely huge.
So just got the ball, hoof up the pitch, trying to find Iheanacho.
Iheanacho lays it off for Daka. Oh, hey. Another good tackle in the middle of the park by Vestergaard. Samari gets the ball. He does a little pirouette in the middle. Oh,
that was sexy.
An absolute skill move from FIFA. Samari pulls it off.
It's a Leicester throw.
Woo!
That was ace from Samari. That was brilliant.
Oh,
that was beautiful. That was. I need to clip that. That is beautiful.
Yes. I mean, that has to be his new GIF. All right, here we go. We're in our half again. Yuri plays the ball out. Hey, yeah. Come on, boys. We can't be comfortable with this 1-goal lead at all. We cannot be comfortable. Yeah, Ian, the passing has been shocking. That was from earlier. Yeah, we're still playing this.
We're pressing. We're not pressing too badly, but I think Brendan's scared of the counter-attacking threat from him. We can't put too many players forwards and then counter-attack. That's great play by Ndidi. Come on. Oh, that's a free kick, ref. Oh, come on.
He tells him to get up. Daka takes the ball on the half towards the line.
If that's yellow card for Vestergaard, that's a free kick. I'm sorry.
Aye. This
defended by Vestergaard, held him off. What? Oh my days! This referee's
the referee's not having a great game at all. And Bertrand, in frustration, absolutely takes out his man and tries to argue that it's not a foul.
Does Daka and Kells had a good partnership, Michael? What do you think?
They got to get the ball. In my opinion, they got to get the ball. Both of them, when they get the ball is hoofed up towards them, have been playing, really good hold up play and laying off the ball towards the wing or whoever is running upside.
Lookman is getting ready to come on with Madison.
Yeah, we got 5 subs. I keep forgetting that we have 5 subs. So yeah, we can totally change this team. I don't know if Napoli have 5 subs to counter our 5 subs.
Napoli about to take the free kick.
That was a dangerous ball.
Dangerous ball. Schmeichel holds it and holds the free kick, and it is going to be hoofed out, hopefully.
Oh, they're all offside. Oh.
Don't forget, guys, if you're new, make sure to smash the like and subscribe button to help the channel grow. Really appreciate it. We're so close to 8,000 subscribers, so please get on that.
Hopefully he doesn't take Harvey off. I don't want to see Harvey coming off in the 60th minute.
Come on. This is better. This is more. This is more.
From Samari. He gets it into Tielemans in the box. And freaking Patson Daka scores!
Leicester. Daka scores. Brilliant goal.
Put Yuri in the game. Find the players. Let's go, Patson Daka!
Woo! He's ecstatic. He's buzzing. The fans go wild. Brilliant goal.
It doesn't matter how many shots you have on goal. You have to take your chances. Napoli has not taken their chances. And, oh, my goodness, what a great pass. Sumari is on the near side. He gets the ball into Ndidi, who holds it up well. He lays it off to Daka, who just swivels, puts it on his right foot, and smashes it into the back of the net. Oh my goodness.
It's offside though. Would there be an offside check?
Nobody, there's an offside check, but everyone is onside. I've seen the replay 3 times already.
Turn. Brilliant goal.
Oh, Daka just lets the ball run across his body. I thought he touched it, but he just lets the ball run across his body, fooling everyone in the box. Let's go. Hey, did you play the clip with the
I'm waiting until VAR's finished.
Oh, goal check. Come on, guys. Everyone's onside. No way. Who's off?
I did think Daka.
I got to see it again because I swear that he's clearly onside.
I did say
look, number 2 down here has him onside. Oh, that is terrible.
Cheers, Fee. Really appreciate it. Thanks for that.
Oh my goodness, that is terrible.
I know it was for the goal, but unfortunately the goal has been disallowed.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
Score says on the TV that it's 2-0, but it's not. It's 1-0.
It's 1-0. That is a terrible VAR decision.
Again, VAR has been awful today.
The pundits are going to put lines on the screen for that goal when we watch, the highlights later on today. He's going to be onside.
If this was the Premier League, that would have been a goal because you always give benefit of a doubt to the attacker.
He looks onside. It doesn't look as close as a VAR check to me. He looks onside. Bertrand gets his foot stamped on. He's limping towards the sideline.
Yeah, this is awful from the officials this game. We can't let it get into his head. Daka's going to be hungry to get that goal. Oh, I'm sorry. How is that offside?
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
Nah.
Come on, boys. We'll get it back. We'll get it back.
That's why I didn't do it, because I thought there might have been a VAR check there.
Man, I just woke up the neighborhood. I just jumped out of my chair.
Napoli almost had a chance, but it's gone wide for a goal kick.
And it's Chucky Lozano once again. Napoli's going to make changes.
We're bringing to make changes too, hopefully. Napoli are making 2 changes. No idea who they are.
Ay, ay, ay. What a roller coaster, emotional roller coaster VAR takes you on. You think they could pay the refs in our town? I don't know.
Denny paid the refs. Get Vardy on for Nacho, probably. I think it's best to save Vardy for this whole game, make him set for against Brighton because they've been on form recently.
Or if he does come on, it's like the last 15, not right now. Yeah.
Jimmy agrees with Michael. He thinks it's definitely onside, not offside. Run decision given.
Gray says it's offside.
Gray's the party pooper, and he thinks it's definitely offside. Yes, up the Foxes.
Come on, Leicester. Oh, all right. Chucky Lozano's off. That makes me breathe a sigh of relief. Now let's see what their bench does against our bench, because we still have.
Lookman and Madison were getting their last-minute tactics given to them, so hopefully they'll be coming on soon.
Mm-hmm.
Michael clears it from a goal kick,
and Ian Nacho. Let him go. Yes. Ian Nacho with the outlet to Barnes. Barnes, he's taking on his man in the box. Barnes on his left. Go! Harvey Barnes, let's go. This one.
That's 2-0. Get in.
Let's go. Let's go.
Get it. Offside that now, VAR.
Yeah, there's no VAR check on here. There's absolute scenes at the KP right now. They're going crazy. Oh, my goodness.
Michael, I'm doing it. Woo! I know I'm doing it now. It is 2-0 to Leicester. Yeah. It is 2-0 to Leicester. Brilliant play.
Great ball from Iheanacho.
That is onside by a million miles. Brilliant pass to Bar.
Iheanacho puts in like a 40-yard on the ground diagonal pass directly to Harvey, who does a little shuffle rollover step and just puts it on his left right into the far corner. Ospina has no chance because he's almost 40 years old and doesn't get down like he used to. Oh, what a great goal.
This is also a great comeback from the loss against Man City. Brilliant attitude. We've come back and
it's called swag.
It's called swag. Samaro showed it was swag with his nice swivel.
Absolutely. You know that when you're feeling good, you do stuff like that. You get the ball in the middle of the park and just spin around some players. Oh my goodness. Let's go, Leicester. Come on.
So with that goal, we are currently sitting top of our group by goal difference, with Warsaw who in second, Moscow third, and Napoli currently fourth, based on goal difference.
And Cags puts a sliding tackle to put the ball out. See, all right, Cags, don't get too excited and start doing Cags things.
That will do brilliant for Barnes' confidence.
Absolutely.
You know, his clinical finish hasn't been good recently. So that's definitely going to be good for him. Michael, this is for you.
I'm an American. I'm from Tacoma, Washington. It's about 30 miles south of Seattle, Pacific Northwest of the country.
The Canadian is the one with the long hair, and Michael is the one with no hair.
Absolutely.
And the American one's
my head. All the hair that I have is on my chin and other places, but not on my head. Not on my head.
I need to do one thing. I need to change this.
Napoli, they're looking to get one back. I'm still buzzing from the goal. I can't even talk about the game right now. I'm just like, yeah, let's go. With Sumari.
Comment. Michael loves these sort of comments coming in.
Oh, I appreciate it. You know, it's when I watch the game by myself and no one is around, I do these things. I'm sorry. I talk to myself. I do commentary to myself.
Leicester on the counter attack. Left. Burton's running from the left. Bonds got the ball again. He shoots.
Oh, Harvey. Unlucky. Napoli are closing down because they have realized that we are bouncing right now. We got Yuri Tielemans in.
So, Michael, whilst the game has settled down a bit, what got you into Leicester City? What made you become a Leicester fan?
So I always tell people this. I was kind of getting jaded with the NFL, the National Football League, and I didn't really, like, the tackling and the head injuries. And I was just like, I don't really like this game. And on Sundays, they would play soccer games. And also that year was the World Cup, 2014. And I watched that World Cup. The USA went to the quarterfinals in that game. And I started to, get to know a lot of the world players just from watching the tournament. And then I bought FIFA that year and, started to realize that all the good players were in the Premier League. And I wanted to still watch those players once the World Cup was over. And so the first season that I really watched of the Premier League was the Great Escape season. And towards the end of the season, the main channel here would always be playing the relegation battle. And Leicester was winning. And I was like, oh, these guys, they were down and now they're about to come back. Oh, and so, I was kind of rooting for them to, stay up.
Napoli's got the ball in the box. Vestergaard trying to escort him out. Napoli's still got the ball, trying to find their way back in, passing it around.
Oi, Vestergaard. Oi. Goal.
Napoli equaliser, a chip over Schmeichel. It's 2-1 to Napoli.
It was a scrappy goal.
Very bad goal to concede that. We shut off.
Yes, totally clicked off. I was telling a story, like all time, and we all just clicked off. Like, seriously. Ay. They play a little 1-2 in the box. It's a header. The ball is just like bouncing around.
Vestergaard tried to put him off by shoulder barging him and getting him off the ball, but it didn't work.
Vestergaard maybe should have played the ball there.
I think we should make a sub now and not let this.
Ooh, maybe Schmeichel should stay on his line as well. I don't know.
I think a fortunate goal. I think it's a scoreline which everyone was predicting to see.
Yeah, definitely. But here we go. Ndidi pushing the ball forward. He's across the byline. Stops. He puts the ball out far to Daka, who just can't get there. Ndidi's 30-yard passes sideways aren't exactly always accurate.
That's something which I didn't want to put up. And 1 goal for Napoli.
Right. It was a scrappy one. Ademola Lookman. Here we go.
Lookman is getting ready to come on. He's pumped. He's ready for it.
And he's
being substituted. The man who should have had a goal but was disallowed is coming off.
And he's getting clapped off.
Yeah, standing ovation from every fan.
By the fans. All right, Lookman. He's ready for his time on the pitch. And he gets his first touch already. It's off his chest and onto his foot.
Yeah. Gary, Gray agrees with you. Michael should have played it. He should have played the ball. Shouldn't have tried to wrestle it. I think
Tielemans on the turn. He lays it off to Ricky P. Or Lookman. Why did I say Ricky P? I wish it was Ricky P. Lookman.
Was that a penalty?
No, he calls it a goal kick.
Oh, come on, ref.
Yuri is pressing into the box, and Koulibaly shoves him off.
I'm sorry, he shoved him over.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Really bad because Koulibaly's so big and Yuri's so little.
Yeah, we did switch off after we scored the second goal. We switched off, and that happened. I think we got too complacent and conceded.
I think we could get another one though.
Yeah, I think we're looking lively. We need to look with Lookman on. I think he's going to be preparing to.
Bertrand playing strong on the sideline here, and they call a foul on Bertrand. You know, all fouls aren't bad fouls, especially in the middle of the park. Just like let them know that you're strong too. You can't just push me around. Actually, I can push you around. You know, I like it. I like it. I want to see from our new players the swag, the strength. And then let me see a good touch on the ball and a good pass.
No, this is very unfortunate. Napoli are going to make a sub as well. Who's that?
More Napoli subs. Nice. Nice. Bertrand and Sumari are playing a little 1-2 with a back heel involved.
Oh, that was beautiful. Oh, heavy touch.
Iheanacho with a heavy touch. And then, the Napoli player lets him off. Oh, hey. Come on, boys.
Brilliant defending from, is that Ndidi there?
Yes, Ndidi. He plays the ball
back. Make sure defenders didn't mess up and get back to Schmeichel. Vestergaard is controlling the ball, making sure everything's settled down. So Sionchu right inside, trying to pass it out the box again.
Napoli's pressing hard.
Don't make a mistake here, boys. Come on, clear it. That's it. Oh, it's gone straight to Napoli. That's the problem with passing from the back. We put us under pressure and we lose the ball.
The shot from distance deflected. Fabian.
Now Sionchu deflected off. Come on, boys. We need to get this win.
Napoli with another corner. We've been defending corners pretty well tonight. We got the big boys in there. Senior takes the corner.
Right, I'll make sure we answer all your questions if you're not watching the game.
Cleared out far by
Lookman header away. Lookman trying to pass it to Tielemans. Trying to counter. He knocked over as a free kick to Leicester.
Aye. Lookman with a great touch out of the sky.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
a brilliant touch.
Absolutely runs Tielemans over. Tielemans wants him to give him a yellow. All right, Insignia's off. Jono, give me like 2 minutes. Take me off.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right.
The moment it's just passing from the back. Oh, we're trying to press forwards, but trying to do it slowly and steadily. Bertrand on the left-hand side, pass it to Barnes. Barnes has got the ball. Passing it back to Samare. Samare to Iheanacho. Iheanacho to Tielemans. To Ndidi. Tielemans is trying to find a pass through. Passes on the right-hand side to Castagna. Samare's got the ball on the left side of the box. Crossed it in. Met by Napoli player, headed out of the box. Leicester still have the ball. And free kick to Leicester as they're fouled by Napoli. Maddison is getting ready to come on. I don't know who's going to come off from Maddison, but Maddison is getting ready to come on. Was a foul on Tielemans, definitely pulled over. If you're liking the stream, please like, subscribe, and make a comment. We'll get your comments up as soon as we can, and plus it will help this channel grow. Short free kick, but straight to Napoli. Napoli trying to counter-attack, but great defending from Bertrand stopping them, but still on the counter-attack. Napoli on the counter-attack. Sunchu tried to stop them. Bad tackle. It's going to be a yellow card for Sunchu. Napoli have a free kick from outside the box. We should have taken the free kick backwards, as it wouldn't have. We're making our own errors. We could have easily avoided this, easily avoided the free kick, and avoided the yellow card for Sunchu. That's now 3 or 4 players we've got yellow carded this game. Plus, the goals wasn't a yellow card, but still.
Oh my goodness, Cag's doing Cag's things once again.
Cag's doing Cag's things. Tielemans looked frustrated. He looked angry at the referee.
Absolutely.
Coach Michael, you could do it. Vestergaard.
This is bad. They're in another dangerous area again, but Insignia's off. Let me see who's going to take this.
Cheers for that. Come on, Leicester. I love Flimmer, by the way. Great band. Come on, this is if we defend this. Maddison is getting ready to come on, by the way. Maddison is on the sidelines ready to come on. Barnes is doing the lying down behind the wall thing.
Yeah. It's a new tactic in the Premier League.
Michael's organising the wall.
Ooh, it doesn't dip quite close enough.
Wave of the bar, Leicester fans way, and it is a Leicester goal kick.
Aye. And the Napoli manager is absolutely furious. I don't know why he would be furious about it.
So, Michael announced that Maddison is coming on for Samare. I think Samare had a good game. Had a few good. That skill he did in the middle of the pitch was brilliant. Yeah, I think it was a brilliant game from Samare.
Samare's been good. He showed us what he can do. The little skill move in the middle of the pitch just excited all of us for what he can do more on the pitch.
Yes, Michael's pushing the players up. We're not passing from the back, which is good to see. We're going to kick it.
We got Iheanacho up top.
Flies
he controls it, and he gets fouled towards. No, he doesn't blow the whistle. This ref is having an absolute shocker.
How is that not a free kick? I do not know.
Iheanacho controls the ball from Schmeichel right at the 18-yard line and is just
to Napoli.
Absolutely bumbled over by Koulibaly and How
is that not a free kick? Oh my God.
Maybe even a card. I mean, he like stomps on his ankle. Oh,
yeah, awful. Schmeichel is coming to the ball to try and take it left-hand side. He wants everyone to go up the pitch. Foul suffered. We've given away 11 fouls. The referee's given away 11 fouls when actually fouls.
Right.
Schmeichel's kicked it straight out of the pitch, and it's a Napoli goal kick. Go for everybody.
I think that if we're not going to control the middle of the pitch like we wanted to, we need to just sit back, because
I agree with that comment, Anthony, but unfortunately can't add it to the stream.
This is
Sionchu misses the free ball. Napoli in the box. Brilliant. Sionchu rescued it, defended it really well, and it's a Napoli goal, Napoli corner.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if you guys can see the worry on my face right now.
So almost got caught out, but he rescued it and he deflected it out.
It's a Napoli corner. It's an outswinger.
Oh,
Vestergaard rises above everyone and heads it clear.
Brilliant defending from Vestergaard.
Ball's back out. Early cross in. Defended well again. Napoli. They're playing it around the box. Shot in. Schmeichel punches it out. Clear. Napoli resetting. They put the ball out here to the near side. No, why is my screen frozen?
Your stream gone. Napoli is still outside and actually blocks it. Napoli is still trying to go and find a way through, but still can't. Look, Mim makes a great tackle. Leicester on the counter attack. Inacho's trying to find a way through, tackled, and it's a Leicester throw.
I don't know why my stream froze. I just paid my internet bill yesterday. Fastest internet because I knew I was going to be doing watch along, so I wanted the fastest speed ever.
Bertrand to Inacho. Bertrand to Madison, and that's out. It went out of play, but referee just ignores it, and it's a Napoli on the counter attack. Great defense. Schmeichel couldn't. Soonju couldn't defend it. Napoli left-hand side.
Oh no!
It should have been a throw before, but Lookman is back defending, and it's a Napoli corner again. This referee wants Napoli to win.
Oh, absolute shocker.
Is he Italian?
I don't know. Is he Italian? He looks Italian. No, I don't know. I'm trying to. I can't get my feet.
Great defending from Bertrand, deflected out. Napoli tried to hit it back in, but out for a Leicester goal kick, and someone is down injured. Hopefully, it's not serious. It is Bertrand. He is holding his leg. He looks very uncomfortable. He's rubbing it. Maybe he got knocked towards it. And
yeah, and he got kicked in his foot earlier. Oh, why is it, dude? Here, John, take me out for a second because it's still frozen on the 80th minute on my screen.
It's all right. So Michael is experiencing technical issues with his Wi-Fi, so hopefully he'll be back very shortly. But Bertrand made a block. He wasn't tackled. He made a block, and he landed. He landed weirdly, and he has either twisted something or something. He's on the ground very uncomfortable. After this, maybe Bertrand injured again. Napoli waiting to bring on substitutions, but we've gone in Bertrand down so unable to make them. So what do you guys think then? What do you guys think of the stream? What do you guys think of the game? What do you think Leicester can do to make sure we get the win? Are you worried about Napoli? What's your thoughts on the game so far? Yeah, Michael, according to another source, the US feed is down, unable to get the stream through your end. Another American said the same as well. The US feed is down. It's not your Wi-Fi, Michael. It is the feed. Do you want to come back in or you're okay? He's going to try and fix it. Come on, Leicester. Leicester trying to pass around the midfield. Right hand side, trying to counter-attack. Leicester got the ball right hand side, tackled in. It's a Leicester throw. For me, it's a difficult one. Justin's still a young lad. He played really well in the season before he got injured. Bertrand has experience and also quite quick, but I'll say Bertrand this season. Hopefully next season he can give. Oh, Leicester trying to get away from him. Look, was got the ball inside the box. Oh, deflects away, and it's a Leicester corner. Lookman had a great run. It is deflected. Let's have a corner, and is who's going to take it? I can't see. I think it's Bertrand going to take it. It is whipped in. Vestergaard tries to get it, couldn't get it. Oh, it's a free kick to. It's a free kick to Napoli. Vestergaard, I think, jumped up on someone and caused a foul. There is a bit of development. Leicester have improved in terms of their trying to push for the game. A lot of things that haven't gone our way. A lot of decisions in terms of fouls and yellow cards, and a penalty decision not gone our way. Well, not even looked into us for a penalty. Great coming out from Schmeichel. Napoli on the counter-attack. Schmeichel comes out and gets it. Daka's performed well. He had a goal disallowed, which I feel should have been offside, but they gave it to the benefit of the defender, and it was classed as offside. Apart from that, he had a good game, a lot of good runs, very determined. So a good game from him for me. I think Schmeichel has the good 2-3 years left. He had an interview recently stating that he's not even thinking about retirement. He's still got a few good years left. So his quality is not dipped enough for me to even think about retirement. So will Napoli cross it in, and it's Napoli have equalised. It is 2-2. Napoli cross it in. It's a header, and it's 2-2 to Napoli. Oh my days. This has not gone well. I think the decisions haven't gone our way, and we've gone, and it's just collapsed. Great cross in. A great header, wasn't marked. So she tried to defend it but couldn't. You back, Michael? You come in at the worst time. Napoli equalised, and it's 2-2.
I turned it on to the whip around show, and they're actually playing our game right now. I saw the goal. Soyuncu just gets out-leaped by Osama, who we were worried about in pregame, the Nigerian national. Just absolutely beasted Soyuncu for the goal. Great cross in, great ball.
Come on, Leicester. Let's see if you can adapt from this and try and get a goal.
Absolutely gutted.
Vardy's on. Vardy is on. Vardy has been subbed on.
So up top right now, it's Vardy and Lookman.
Come on. We can get this. Come on. I think the second half, the scoreline doesn't warrant how well we've played, and I think the referees are the big part in this. Vardy's trying to counter-attack too far over, and it is kicked far out, and it is back into Leicester City territory. So annoying. How is someone to play, Michael?
Cags, he came in and he gave us pace that we needed at the back, quickness that Johnny Evans is lacking at the back. He defended when he first came on. He defended crosses really well. He had great positioning, but on the goal, they just showed it again here. I think my feed's a little ahead of yours, but on the goal here just now, he just absolutely gets out-leaped by Osama. I think he was in a good position, but It's just not strong enough. It doesn't have the hops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely out-muscled there. Yes, Daka has been subbed off.
And yeah.
This is the guy that the guy from Napoli Talks is saying is great dangerous, and he's proved it. He's a quality player.
Absolutely.
Do you think this is deserved to be a draw?
Well, we got 5 minutes of extra time. We got Lookman and we got Vardy on, so let's see.
Your stream's jumped way ahead of mine. We're quite close, and now yours has just leaped ahead.
Yeah. What's your timestamp say?
10 seconds into the extra time.
Okay, 30 seconds in extra time.
You do the commentary then. I'll just do the stream stuff.
Well, Napoli has the ball on the near side here, and they're pressing our goal into the box, cross in, and it's cleared by Vestergaard out to Harvey, and the whip around show just switched to the Olympiacos Antwerp game. So I don't have it now. They pretty much only show when goals happen and when, it's getting kind of dangerous towards the end of the game. I'm going to try to get back the original Leicester stream here. I'm going to leave a comment on the website because I pay for this paywall here. And it's the only game I want to watch all week long on this service. So it's back up.
Given away again by Tielemans. Have to say.
Sorry about that. Michael has having microphone issues.
Yeah, it was commentary from the TV because I was actually watching it on my computer.
It's a free kick to Napoli outside the box. We've defended the last free kicks really well. Let's see. So I think it's an indirect free kick, so hopefully we defend it well. Over the bar, and it's a Leicester corner. Goal kick.
And they're all offside, so it doesn't matter. So do we go for a third goal or do we just settle for this point? Warsaw got a point yesterday.
Go for a third goal. I think we bit up until when we scored our second goal. I think we're on top. I think some decisions haven't gone our way and our players have got headed. I think we've got Lookman and Vardy on. Go for it. We didn't bring Vardy on to sit at the back, did we?
No, we did not. We need a goal. Warsaw got 3 points yesterday.
Oh, it's a yellow card to Vardy for pulling on a shirt.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no, hang on.
Ndidi has a second yellow and sends him off. What is Wilf doing right there?
Yeah, that is a yellow card.
That is barely a foul. He doesn't. He pulls his shirt, but he doesn't even stop his momentum. Oh, man. Indeed, he didn't need to do that. The ball was gone from the guy's feet as well. It was a heavy touch. Wow.
Now I've got to hold on for a...
We have to hold on. Now we have to hold on without the best center defensive midfielder in the world.
This is the second game in a row. Manchester City, none of the decisions went our way. None of them have gone our way this game.
Yeah, the VAR one earlier, that hurt. But some of the fouls in our half that we deserved.
Oh, referee just blocked him off. Thank you.
Okay, he calls it late. And Tielemans is trying to hurry up the free kick, and Osama stands right in front of him. Come on, Yuri.
Come on. Go, Madison.
Madison. Oh.
Great ref.
Madison doing what he does best. Draws fouls in our half when he gets the ball on the half turn. I love it. Look at this skill move that Madison puts on this man.
Yeah, that's a free kick. That's a yellow.
Woo! Look. Madison don't want you grabbing it because he.
Come on.
Come on, Leicester. I think we're matched back up. My timestamp says 4:22.
Mine's 422, 423, 4.
Yeah, we're good now. Madison's taking the free kick. It looks like 40, 35, 40 yards out. Puts a little dink to the far side. Vestergaard is there, and it's defended.
Napoli, you've got the ball. Napoli on the counter attack. Napoli on the counter attack, trying to get back.
Bertrand's in a foot race with their winger.
They try to cross it.
It's cooked to Osama all the way to the other side.
We're now defending to try and save a game because it is 2 extra time is over. Can we defend this for the draw?
Lookman gets the ball.
It is.
Woo! And we'll take it. All right.
But it is 2-2 final score. Napoli 2, Leicester 2. And a frustrating game overall.
Frustrating, yet exciting. A lot of back and forth, a lot of chances on goal. Great save by Schmeichel. Oh, my goodness. A VAR disallowed goal where we were also excited. Oh, my goodness. A red card for Ndidi in the 90th minute, just like what we need for Europe. I mean, come on. But Napoli, they're a European powerhouse, whether we, want to admit it or not. This is a tournament that they win a lot, or over the, their history. They have history in this tournament, and, we'll take a point.
We'll take a point. Let's bring in Chris and Ross if they're ready. Ross, you ready? Chris, you ready? Let's bring the boys in.
Hello, lads. But before we continue, can I just say what a game? So, before we go into like this happened, that is why we love European football, and and Napoli. I said this before the show. I mean, we've got to watch out for that striker, Osimhen. He was. The first question is, how on earth did he get past Vestergaard, shoved him off to score? And the second one is, how on earth did he also get above Soyuncu in that header?
Yeah.
That's what baffles me. But to be honest, they had how many shots did they have? Quite a few. Let's have a look.
They had a lot of shots in the first half. We scored, but we weren't the better team. Second half, up until after we scored again, the second goal. Well, we scored a second goal, disallowed. We scored the actual second goal, and then after that, I think a lot of decisions didn't go our way. I think there was definitely a penalty choice which should have been given us one on. Was it on Daka?
Yeah, Daka. He was playing the ball away from the goal, and yeah. Go ahead.
What else was there? There was the first yellow card on Vestergaard. That wasn't even a yellow card. He didn't even touch him. So I think a lot of bad decisions. I think there's a lot of good comments coming in. Rogers didn't shake hands with the linesman. Can't help but wonder if that was intentional. What do you think, Chris?
Well, who can say really? I mean, the only kind of thing that I questioned, and I put this in our group chat kind of thing, the only thing I questioned was, why did we do that double sub at the beginning of the half? I really
might have been a tactical reason. It could have been a reason where it just could have been a tactical reason. I think. So I'm just reading what I just said.
I mean, when I heard that Evans went off for Soyuncu, I was thinking like, okay, Evans might not be fully fit, so we're kind of nursing him into it. And I'm like, okay, I can kind of understand that one. But then we took Perez, who obviously scored our first goal, off and put on Tielemans, and I was thinking, why did we do that?
For a little more positivity.
I really didn't understand that.
I'm just looking at the stats now. Napoli had 22 shots, 7 on target. We had 7 shots, 4 on target. I'm just looking at the stats now.
It was certainly, Napoli gave us a hell of a fight. They really did. And both of their goals, all right, okay, you can say that how did that happen, but they were special goals,
Awesome. And I'll tell you now, I said this before the game. I said he'll be one to watch out for. He's a very good striker, and he proved it tonight. And and It's one of them things. And what about sending off though? Second yellow. It's
I think that was the first. The first was
the second yellow was a yellow. The second yellow
Yeah.
was a yellow. There's no doubt about that.
mm.
Was the first one a yellow? Some say yes, some say no.
Someone's
Some
comment
might say it was
there.
a bit harsh, but
Thoughts on the ref?
Yeah, the ref didn't have a good game.
No.
Do you think Evans and Vestergaard should be our main centre backs?
That's a big question.
Looking at, I would agree.
I
but
thought
the one,
they were really rock steady in that first half.
the one thing for me that makes me think not, because me and Michael said that Evans was turned so easily, and if a quicker player was against Evans, it would have been a goal. So I think Evans or Vestergaard with a younger centre back, maybe for Fano or Sunchu, would be better.
Right. We always have to play the experience and the youth together. One plays kind of freely toward in the back area to chase down balls, and one holds the leash on that guy, And so Vestergaard, to me, is man of the match. That's why I put him here. The headers in the box, he handled pretty much all of them except for the goal, but I'm just going to try to forget that. I'm just going to forget that one.
Really
Do you agree with this comment?
I don't agree.
No,
I disagree with that.
I don't think the club agrees. I don't think the manager agrees. You don't go and sign a guy on the deadline day because you desperately need a center back and you're pushing for Europe and it's Vestergaard if you don't think he's good enough to be that guy.
I think that's a bit harsh considering he's only played a couple of games. I think you can't judge him on 3 games. I think he's a good player.
This is his first European game as well.
Exactly.
He's
Fans
only
back in.
He's only played one game in the Premier League.
I think he's played well all 3 games that he's played for us.
I think he's been brilliant. I think he's one of our top defenders. I think
I don't believe that we had defensive issues tonight. And Napoli are a tough team. We know that. Getting the draw against them usually is a good result. The fact that we were 2-0 up before it happened kind of puts a little bit of a dent into it. But at the same time, they are a good side. They are a good side, and they did have us pushed back. And so some might say we were lucky to get a point.
I feel for Daka though.
I feel for there's a comment here saying surely someone was paid off because Michael was adamant that it was onside during the stream. It looked onside to me. I didn't play the goal because I knew there'll be a VR look into it. What do you think, Ross? Do you think it was an offside goal?
I thought it was harsh. I think. I mean, my dad was messaging me. It was coming through telly at the same time. It was coming through. He put, hang on, the lines prove nothing. He feels sorry for Daka.
Right.
I felt so for because he needed that goal, and hopefully he can do more of that come Sunday, whether he starts or what. Because I thought he played all right, Daka, tonight. Barnes' goal, good composure. And so Perez as well, obviously gets a lot of sticks. So I was glad to see as soon as Perez and I had a good grin on my face because a lot of people have a lot of stick on Perez. We all do, and it was good to see him score tonight. It might feel like a defeat because obviously we were 2 goals up, and but let's not forget Napoli are. I think, my opinion, they're a Champions League side. They shouldn't be in Europa League. They shouldn't be in the Champions League. They're one of the best sides in Italy. They're a cracking side.
The commentator said something which I thought was dead on, which was that potentially the result of this group could be determined by the result of our match between us and Napoli.
Right.
I completely agree with that.
The thing is that Warsaw won tonight.
The other 2 teams, but I think.
Well, yesterday and won 1-0. Yeah.
There's a topic which has been brought up in the comments, a few questions saying Brendan's place at the club. Because the comment states, get Brendan's out the club now.
You're pulling our chain. You're pulling our leg. You're making a joke right there. Get out of here.
I'm in the rock eyebrow here.
No chance.
What on earth?
All he's done since he's got here is brought us a couple silver pieces to put.
I don't agree with Jake's comment, but I agree with Michael's comment. I think the substitutions throughout the game,
I agree on that.
I agree. I think the substitutions this game were poor. I think we should have not made all our substitutions early enough in the second half when we were ahead. We should have kept the same team while we're ahead and only changed it if we're.
Tielemans had a shocker. He had a shocker.
He had a shocker.
He didn't help them comments yesterday. I don't know if you spoke about that in your stream, about the comments he made onto Sky Sports about staying at the club and all that. Maybe that's affected him. I don't know. Maybe that's affected him in that game. But I tell you now, headers make goals. Where are our headers? Phil Upton's just put it. He's got a point. Headers make goals, and Soyuncu should be winning that ball in the air. But credit to Osimhen. We've got to give the credit to Napoli. We can't. They came back into it, and they got them goals. And you never know if what we should have got to go for Osimhen in January. But no, on a serious note, I think it's a point against Napoli. I'll take it. It's not a defeat. It could have been worse. But Schmeichel made some good saves tonight. So, can take it into Sunday. We've got Brighton. Very, very tough game. I think they've won 3 out of their 4, haven't they? Is that right? 3 games out of 4. Brighton.
I think so.
They're showing the goals again.
Before we,
I was quite impressed.
Yeah, they've won 3 out of 4. It's mad.
Before we end the stream tonight, I want to hear you guys' man of the match for Leicester. Let's start with you, Michael. Let's start with your man of the match.
It's Yannick Vestergaard. Napoli pressed us, our back line, all game long. They were in our box. We were 7 men in the box all night long. The stat for possession is 58% for Napoli, 42% for us. Just like what I said at the beginning of the game, I like to have the ball. I want to keep the ball. If you don't have the ball, you don't score. Well, they had 58% of the ball and scored twice. So there it goes right there. I mean, the first goal for Osima, I'm watching it again. He does a couple cute little touches in the box before he dinks it over Schmeichel. So good on him on that goal. I thought it was kind of sloppy when it first happened, but re-look on it. Good on him. Man, this is a hard one to take. We were up 2-0, but I guess the point is what it is. We're going to have to go out and show what we can do against Warsaw and
Poland, isn't it? Warsaw.
Yeah, go against Moscow. Our next European match is against Warsaw, I believe.
Now we agree on that comment, Jay.
Yeah, not that comment.
But that one, yes.
Match-changing performance for the ref.
Yeah. You know what? I wish we had the referee, the woman referee.
Oh, she never misses. She's attention.
Remember last year in the Europa League?
Yeah. She never misses.
That was one of the best referees I've ever seen in a long time.
She doesn't miss anything. It's because she's been under so much scrutiny, so she knows she has to be perfect, and she is.
Chris, who was your man of the match from this game?
I'm gonna go for Barnsley. I think obviously, he did score. God knows why they had to go to VAR to check that one. I was literally laughing my head off when they said they were checking that through VAR. I was like, he's nowhere near anyone. He is onside. What the heck are you checking it for? His pace up front was brilliant. And some of the little 1-2s he was doing were just brilliant. So Barnsley for me.
Go on, Ross. What's your man of the match?
I swear you just went American then. You went, go on, Ross.
Go on, Ross.
But no, I think Sumer had a very good, decent game tonight. But I think, I think Casper had a good game. made some good saves, but Leicester got. I can't really pick one really. They've all played well. Apart from Tielemans, he had a shocker. Madison didn't exactly do it when he came on. Before he got taken off, I thought Perez played well. Scored that goal.
I still don't understand why he was taken off.
It could have been any reason. It could have been like a tactical reason. Well, either that, or it could have been Perez might have picked up a knock. We don't know until Rodgers comes on an interview from after the game.
To me, that's when we changed a little bit. And was when that double sub came on. Because that's why again I put it in the comments. I really hope this doesn't come back to bite us. That double sub at the beginning.
So our next game's Warsaw in the Europa League.
Yeah, and we're away for that, aren't we?
Yeah. Yes, we are. That'll be in Poland as well. Be safe. Any Leicester fans that are going, be safe in Poland. No, it's because Poland's got a reputation for their fans. So let's just hopefully nothing bad happens. Yeah, I agree with what Stefan has just put. Is a hit and miss.
Yeah, I think so. Sometimes he plays excellently. Even throughout the game, he has moments of pure brilliance where he makes brilliant tackles. His knowledge is brilliant. He makes good blocks, but then he does the cags, and he makes the errors.
Exactly. He's a brilliant player. He has all the tools, the speed, the strength, but then he has, the last tool that you need is the brain, and that's like still developing. So
still developing.
That's why I said to you at the beginning of the match, I was glad that he wasn't starting the match. And when he got subbed on the second half, that's when I got nervous.
Yeah.
Just when he got.
But he came on, and like his first touch was a block on a low cross in the box, and he ushered some guy out of bounds, and played strong. And it is what it is. It was a great game.
Without Johnny Evans, Soyuncu is like that year 7 kid at school where he looks lost and everything. He needs to be like with his mate, or he needs to be with his dad next to him. So that's what it is, because we were all seeing it. Without Johnny Evans there, he's not as. Do you know what? That's really ironic I said that. And I actually didn't even read that comment. So, like his father to guide. Yeah, that's true. It's got a point. He has got a point to that the username. Oh dear. Well, yeah.
I think my man of the match was. I'm gonna go with Evans, the same as Chris. I think he looked more confidence. He looked so much more confident tonight. Not Evans, Barnes. That's it.
I was gonna say I didn't say Evans.
I say Barnes. So I'm tired now. Barnes was there. I think a lot of brilliant runs. His goal was brilliant. I think, but his work ethic was brilliant as well. Overall, I think Barnes for me. So, boys, I think we're gonna call it there. Thank you so much for coming on, Ross and Chris.
I'm gonna go and watch a film. So,
boys, Ross, Chris,
guys,
cheers.
So,
man, Jono, what are we gonna do? 1 point in Europa League.
We're playing some good football, but we're not quite to our absolute best yet. It will come. Thank you so much for joining me in this stream and helping me do it. Great commentary, great guy. Hopefully you'll be with us on another one.
Oh, definitely. I told Phil that I can do all the European matches, and when we do daylight savings time, it goes back an hour. So I have an extra hour in the morning, so I can actually do the Premier League matches that start at 3:00. So if they start after 3:00 in the UK, I won't be able to do them. But I'm always down. I love freaking Leicester City. I love LCFC Fan TV. And I'm glad to be here and glad to help build the brand.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. We're going to call it a night. Well, we shall see you later, Michael. Thank you very much.
All right. Come on, Leicester.
So, guys, that was Leicester versus Napoli. 2-0 up, but unfortunately, we gave away 2 goals and got a man sent off of Ndidi. But fortunate events, but we move on and hopefully we play well against Brighton. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow us on all the platforms, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat. We're on it. Thank you for all our sponsors. And that is it from us. Thank you for joining, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for watching Leicester Fan TV. Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everards, Pukka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hollogram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newby Co estate agents. Make sure to follow us on all of our social channels at Leicester Fan TV. Visit our website, leicesterfantv.com.